What is up, y'all? It's KBC and you're back on my SaeBritneyChanel channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 5 different ways plus a bonus on how you can design your fireplace mantle. If you like these sort of videos, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Let's get started. I hope you enjoy. Right, y'all, so we're going to be looking at some of the fireplace mantles that I have in my house, and basically I got a little bit of style for everybody. Like if you are a maximalist, I could give you that, or if you are a minimalist or in between, some of these looks will be perfect for y'all. So first, we are at a maximalist type of fireplace mantle. Okay, so I have a fireplace mantle. It's on top of the console here, and I have utilized mirrors. So the mirrors at the top are my focal point, right? I wanted you to be looking center and, you know, highlighting the fireplace. So you have the mirrors as the focal point, because it also makes the room feel larger, brighter, and it can reflect the fireplace's warmth. And also, like, you don't have to do mirrors. You can do artwork on the top of your fireplace mantle. I have different size variations going on to add balance at the top. This is very maximalist. You guys can see I always use trays to corral the items. So I have the trays to kind of corral everything, but also add, you know, that high low thing. I have large, you know, the large kind, or I would say medium sized vase, but it's giving a lot of impacts to the florals, beautiful color florals. And everything is kind of corralled where it's still neat but giving maximalist. This next look, very minimalist, but the fireplace mantle is also making a huge impact. So the fireplace in this is the focal point. I would say that the TV is the artwork in this case. And this is very minimalist, right? So it's really, this is bringing the eye center. You have the greenery, the moss kind of, you know, balls, and they're all corralled in this beautiful gold tray, but it's still elevating this fireplace mantle and bringing your eye center. So it definitely has balance and everything, and also adding that texture with the moss in the middle. So we did something similar with the one in my dining room here. So as you can see, it had the minimalist concept in the middle, but I kind of added, you know, some light touches at the end with the candles. And you see the height variation of the candlesticks. You have the match cloche. And you also have like the candles. So it's the functionality. You see the high of the orchids, the low of the candle, the low and center focal artwork, because the greenery is also centering the artwork in the middle. The matches in the cloche where it's going back up again, and then you see the candles are going, you know, back up again. So the height balances both sides. And, you know, also I have like the odd number thing going on, but it still looks balanced there. So you can see, like, I've played with different looks here where, you know, it's definitely, I would say, a very beautiful look if you want to do something that's in between for balance purposes, where you maybe not, you want that, you know, impact, but you don't want the clutter. So this is the way about it. I used bigger pieces. Like you can see this wood tray that has the moss balls is taking up more space. And that's one way you can give a maximalist impact without having a bunch of small, I will call it tchotchkes, is using larger items. So large vases, large flowers definitely make an impact. And also, if you want to brighten up your fireplace mantle for the different seasons, you could just change up your florals. that is a tip. The candles also create a nice ambiance that is like, cozy and warm for those, cooler months like winters and falls. So, y'all, also on your fireplace mantle, you can use different things like books. You seen on the other one I had used books. You can use, some people even like, personalized photos. You can do whatever you want to do in your home that is your personal style. That's the one thing that I always love when I talk to you all, is giving y'all inspiration for you to do pretty much your own thing. I'm not one of those people that are on here that think I have all of the answers to everything or whatever. Everybody has their own style, to each his own. And I know I cannot stand when people get up there and act like they have the answers to everybody's style. They talk about, oh, they don't like trends, while simultaneously participating in some type of trend. Is like, listen, let people do what they want to do in their home, okay? So I'm all for it, y'all. Whatever y'all want to do in your own home, honey, have at it. Now, in this one, y'all, I've done something similar. This is kind of minimalist in between, where you see I have the theme of that wood bowl with the moss in the middle. And I have, my charger and little things that I like to use. But it's clutter free, but it's still giving a balanced impact. You have the 2 gold lamps on each side, where it's balancing it out. You have the same plant on each side, little snake looking plant there on both sides. And I have my little fireplace remote. So there's looks for everybody. You get what I'm saying? Whether you're a minimalist, maximalist, you can do pretty much a lot of things with a fireplace mantle. You get what I'm saying? Even if you wanted to leave it blank. I like, personally, like I said, I choose to use the wood bowls and trays so that it could corral my greenery and create that center focus. And also, you could even use, since we're talking about lighting, some people use like, lights where they have like the twinkle lights. I call them the twinkle lights. Some people even use lanterns. So it's all about the theme of your home. You know what I'm saying? You can see that a lot of the stuff in my home, this is in my boutique closet room. This is a smaller one. And I just have, basic stuff like marbles, because my style is modern organic. So I have, wood. You see the wood slat there to kind of create, the ambiance and the vibe aesthetically of warmth, and also that wood mantle. And I have like, organic color marbles and ceramics and the wood vase to bring that organic in. And then I also have, another option of floral in the middle, gold bowl to create that focal point in the different heights, the kind of marble stonework lamp, and the candle. So you have the high, in the middle, low, creating that balance again. So there's tons of different options, you all. Yeah, there is just tons of options for you to choose from, whatever your personal style is. Now, this is an option, you all, for somebody that may not have a fireplace at all or a fireplace console. I chose to use the TV. Now, what I like about this is I've kind of created a full fireplace where I have a bench and I have surrounded it like it's a mantle underneath the fireplace screensaver on the TV, where I've used things that would be on a fireplace mantle, like the bowl, the vessel. I have other vases creating that high-low, the florals, also using the pine cones and the books. These are all things that you can use on a fireplace mantle, but this is also creating like that realistic look of winter, that hygge moment, right? We are all about creating a vibe. And I sit here, honey, with my hot tea or my hot cocoa, and I, relax, listen to music, chill as I am cooking dinner. And it is definitely a vibe and something that a lot of people can do, because this is an option. Because let's say you want to get together and you want it to feel like it's a fireplace, you could just put the fireplace screensaver on your TV. So there you have it. I hope you all enjoyed my tips. If you like this sort of video, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, and I will see you soon on the next one.